Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, Martin here, and this time we are starting a journey through the TV show Firefly. So for the next few weeks, 14 weeks I believe, it will be Firefly every Wednesday. So there won't be 2 movies a week, movies will just be happening on Saturdays for the next few weeks, and every Wednesday we will be doing Firefly. And this is just an experiment to see if I enjoy doing this, like doing reaction review content on TV shows, and if it's something I might want to keep doing or not. I purposely decided to start with a show that only has so many episodes, and we'll go through it and we'll see how we go. In terms of my own knowledge of Firefly is that I have seen Serenity, which I'm sure is weird to a lot of people that I've seen Serenity and not the TV show. To be honest, when Serenity first came out, I had no idea it was based on a TV show or a continuation of a TV show. I had no knowledge of that whatsoever. That's maybe because I'm here in the UK. I don't remember what channel aired Firefly over here. So now I'm going to watch Firefly. Don't remember all the details of the movie Serenity. I remember bits of it. I remember like these angry 28 days later zombie things, and I remember sort of the ship and Nathan Fillion. That's kind of where all my memories are with Serenity. We might cap this all off with a Serenity reaction. Let me know if you want that. Again, I have seen Serenity, so I'll kind of leave that up to you guys. If you enjoyed these Firefly reactions and you want me to cap it off with a Serenity reaction at the end, I'll consider doing that if it's something people want to have done. But yeah, we'll get into this. Firefly, Season 1, the only season, sadly, for a lot of people, I am told. Episode 1. So let's do this. Well, we're starting off big, that's for sure. Da-da-da! Hero jump. I mean, we're starting big. This is the pilot, presumably, how American TV works, and they're going ham right out the back. I mean, for early 2000 TV effects, not terrible, to be fair. Yeah. Oh, come on now. Come on now. That didn't need to happen.
Now die! Oh, no, God!
You gotta do what you gotta do to get your kicks. Oh, that's not good. Maybe ignore the dinosaurs for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Salvaging. Salvaging. That's the word I was looking for. Salvaging could be a new word. No one judge me.
I can't. Wash. Slowing down. That's an egg. Doesn't look like they're interested in us. We should be eating wake in a minute or 2.
No one do anything, and you'll be fine. That spaceship is like a goddamn skyscraper. Who designed that?
Sir, there is a reading on that thing.
I want my spaceship to be skyscrapers.
Wash, we're on. Go.
And we're away. Ooh, it's got a colourful butt. Like a firefly. I just realised what I just said. What a fucking idiot.
We win.
He is a haunted man. Haunted.
But we best be getting rid of these before we run into another Alliance patrol.
Yeah, you do not want to keep their shit on board your ship. Get rid.
I don't believe there's a power in the verse. Stop you from being cheerful. Sometimes you just want to duct tape your mouth and dump her in the hole for a month.
I love my captain.
I feel like this crew needs a little cheery from time to time. So it's probably a good thing she's around.
If everything were...
Well, your clock's probably rigged to speed up and cheat us out of our fun.
Dude, come on now. Why'd you have to make it awkward?
You're late.
Oh my god, it's fucking Crowley. Mark Shepard.
What you say to me? No, it doesn't. But a government stamp on every molecule of the cargo just maybe, mate.
Yeah, he noticed that.
Noticed that.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
Situation is always fluid.
Only fluid I see here is a puddle of piss refusing to pay us our wage.
Okay, well that's an exaggeration or over-exaggeration or escalation. I got there in the end. Don't judge me again.
Wheel never stops turning, Badger.
That only matters to the people on the rim.
Well, things have not gone to plan.
Well, I'm Kaylee, and this here's Serenity, and she's the smoothest ride from here to Boros for anyone can pay. Can you pay or?
Well,
Ooh. Grandpa.
What's in the box?
married.
What's in the box?
I don't understand why we
Got her
need
excited,
to
wherever it was.
pool of his own blood.
Maybe talk to Patience.
Sir, we don't want to deal with Patience again.
Why not?
She shot you.
Well, yeah, she did her bit. Still.
So we find somebody
She did a
else.
bit.
Forward.
She shot you a bit.
Afford it.
Hold them both.
Ambassador, I'm missing something funny.
Not so funny.
Ambassador's Mal's way of
She's a whore, Shepard.
Damn.
The term is companion.
I always get those mixed up. How's business?
none of yours.
She
That's a
is
fucking good reply.
ambassador. That's why
Damn.
the planets won't even let you.
Strawberries. That's what she got excited about. I mean, I suppose, like you did say earlier, that. Okay, she's making a meal out of that. Jesus. She. They did say earlier that getting actual food was. Okay, I was about to say rare, but.
Had a garden at the Abbey. Thought I should bring what I could.
It's very kind of you to share with all
Okay, he's brought
But
us food on
not
board.
the same one you're from.
Kaylee here just wishes you was a gynecologist.
Oh my god,
Jane. You'll keep a civil tongue in that mouth or I will sew it shut. Is there an understanding between us?
You don't pay me to talk pretty. Just because Kaylee gets lubed up over some big city dandy
Walk away
doesn't
from
mean-
this table. Right now.
Yeah, he's the captain, dude. You gotta.
I was just wondering what his job is on the ship.
Public relations.
I'm liking that we're getting a good look at sort of the dynamics between the different crew members, and specifically how Mao is like what his relationship with each of them are individually. 'Cause from what I remember from the movie, it was you kind of got a bit of that, but obviously with it being a movie, you've got like 2 hours or whatever to tell your story, so you can't really linger on those kind of things.
You got a mole on board.
There's a mole.
Forget your toothpaste?
Well, I can see why you automatically would assume.
Just a... Son of
No.
a bitch.
Drop that
Well,
firearm, Captain.
I kind of assumed it, because again, foreknowledge of the movie. I kind of assumed the guy who isn't in the movie might be
Simon
Mole.
Tam.
What? The doctor. Oh. Hey. Is there a warrant?
The boy's not going anywhere, lawman. As I understand it, it's pretty cold outside.
Not to worry.
He's got a good point.
Lord
Like,
Fauntleroy
no
here
one
with
can
the
go
best
anywhere.
cells. He won't make a stop it.
What? Excuse me? Oh my god, Shepard! Jesus! Kung Fu Master!
How do you feel?
Oh. I'm a fucking idiot. Like, I have seen the movie, but it's been a while. Of course, he's the sister and him and stuff, yeah. So it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me.
Was this one for you? Is it true love? Because you do seem a little...
No. Oh my god.
They're gone. We're safe now. We're safe. We're safe. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm kind of remembering all this. She was like in like an alliance institution or something, and he broke her out. I remember that.
What the hell is that?
It was a code. It just said, "They're hurting us. Get me out."
Bastards. A lot of them.
Yeah, it's a tale of woe. Very stirring, but in the meantime, you've heaped a world of trouble on me and mine.
I never.
I was gonna say, it puts a fucking big fat target on them.
You throw them out, I'm leaving too.
It might be best you do. You ain't a part of this business.
I mean, I get it. He wants to keep everyone safe, and he's doing what he thinks the best possible thing he can. But
What is it that makes you so afraid of the Alliance?
You don't want to go down this road with me.
I mean, everyone's like you. They've messed with your sister, dude.
I already know you'd sell me out to them for a pat on the head. Hell, you should probably be
Yeah,
working for them.
yeah. You don't want to do this, dude. Yep. You do not want to test him when it comes to the Alliance. Oh, oh. There's a Reaver ship. How do Reavers even fly spaceships? How do they do it? They're just nutso. They don't seem to be interested in you.
It's nobody's fault. Okay, just promise me you're gonna remember that.
It's like interesting how all the different members of the crew are sort of like different parts of Mal's conscience. Learn to talk.
Looking after it.
Kaylee's dead.
I know she isn't though. How can she be dead?
The man's psychotic.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
No, you should have seen his face. Oh. May not have parted on the best of terms. Realize certain words were exchanged. Also,
And bullets?
certain bullets.
Yeah.
Go through the engine. It's past. I believe that woman's planning to shoot me again.
Yeah, she'd have haggled you down some.
Just a little.
Testing. Testing, Captain. Can you hear me?
I'm standing right here.
You're coming through good and loud.
Because I'm standing right here.
Yeah, well, but... Aw, man. It's Shepherd Book. I believe you're in more danger.
Yep. Yep. Is that really necessary? Was that really necessary? They really are taking the whole space western thing very literally, aren't they? They're like wearing that on their sleeves.
But make so much as a sound, the next one goes through your throat.
This guy's like the most slimy dude I've ever seen.
Bottom of the first hill, you'll see where it's been done.
He's almost giving Wormtongue a run for his money.
Too bright. Nice hat.
There we go. Thank God. I was worried he wasn't going to come through. Jump on him. Oh my God, he actually did. I wasn't expecting him to do that. I mean, yeah, you're going to hide behind a horse. You can just shoot the horse. I wouldn't want to, but...
Wash! We got a ship coming in. They followed us. The Gorham Reavers followed us.
Oh, the fucking Reavers. I thought it was going to be Alliance people, but no, it's them Reavers. They got hungry, apparently.
I don't want to hurt anybody. I have a job to do. To uphold the law. That's what we're talking
I mean, you smack the shepherd over the head quite a lot for someone who doesn't want to hurt anyone.
I'm not playing anymore. Anybody makes so much...
Oh my God. Amazing.
There's something you can't do.
Oof, oof. That's risky plays. Fucking make that thing spin. Make it spin. Oof. They have probably lost a lot of fuel doing that, right?
I think I'm on the wrong ship.
Maybe.
Maybe on exactly the right one.
You ought to be.
Genius. Hey, you want to do good, you want to help people, this is probably the best place to be. There's plenty of people here who need help.
You don't know me, son, so let me explain this to you once. If I ever kill you, you'll be awake. You'll be facing me, and you'll be armed.
I
There you
obviously
go.
sent him out.
In a nutshell.
I'm still flying.
That's not much.
It's enough.
About being free, my man. Here we go. That's episode 1 of Firefly. Alright, episode 1. That was the reaction of episode 1 of Firefly. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up down below. But right now, we're going to get into discussing this first episode. So like I said at the very beginning of this video, I've seen the movie. So there were certain things I knew. Some things that sort of came back to me as I was watching this first episode. There was a lot of exposition of stuff that you kind of relearn in the movie, I suppose. So from here, I'm interested to see where the show's going to go, because I feel like a lot of the information that I knew from the film has already sort of been hit upon here. Like it hits on Simon and the sister, like what happened there. We've got a little introduction to the Reavers. We didn't see them, but we saw them flying around in their ship. Still don't know how they do that. And just the individual crew members, like we're sort of just all that introductory stuff. And from what I remember from the film, like I said, I think in the reaction, they don't linger on too much on the relationships of the individual characters, because I'm assuming they were expecting, if you're watching the movie, you've probably already seen the show. I haven't. I haven't. So that's really, going forward, what I'm interested in seeing in the show, is seeing the different relationships between these characters, and how they're going to develop, so we get to the point where they are in the film. But yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to, and it's already coming across in this first episode. We're getting that sort of like where Mal falls with all the different members of his crew, and why they're there, why they choose this life. And I feel like that's the sort of stuff we're going to get an expansion on as the show goes on. The thing that really stood out to me is how, at least in this first episode, is it really hits on like all these different crew members seem to be a different part of Mal's like consciousness and his choice making. Like a good sort of captain, like a la Star Trek or whatever, he listens to the advice of the people around him, but at the end of the day, he is the captain, and he can be a bit of a hard ass, but ultimately he demonstrates he's willing to make a sacrifice to save other people. He cares about his crew more than anything else, all that stuff. But he has to, because of the world that they're living in, there are some characters who are kind of harder to deal with, specifically Jane. Like he seems to be someone he has to keep in check, which didn't really come across in the movie from what I remember. So I am very interested to see what their relationship will be over the course of the show, because it seems like they have a sort of antagonistic relationship. Like they have a respect for one another and how they do things, but at the same time they don't really get on or trust each other necessarily. Or at least Mal doesn't trust him not to sell him out, clearly, at some point, if that day ever came about. It was also interesting here seeing I sort of assumed from the film that sort of Simon and his sister, like those characters would be introduced in a way where they weren't sort of already a part of the crew, like because so much of the film hinges on the sister's sort of backstory and how it comes about, and like it feels like a explanation as to what that whole thing was about. So I kind of assumed that they wouldn't be there on the crew to start with, that they would be introduced. I vaguely remember Shepard just sort of living on like a farm colony place in the movie, like he's not a part of the crew or anything. I kind of got the sense that he would be in the show, but I didn't know what capacity. But it looks like he's just going to be like a full-time crew member, if this is anything to go by. Like he's going to be with them and try and be a sort of moral compass. So I'm interested to see how that goes. I remember in the film that the Mao and him had a really interesting sort of discussion about belief, how to treat belief and faith and all that kind of stuff. So I'm interested to see what their relationship's going to be as the season goes on. But yeah, overall, I really liked it. I expected I would, because I like the film. It's really nice to get to see this world expanded on in a way, and to see sort of what the bigger vision was of the world building is. And that's what I'm, along with getting to know these characters in more detail, that's the other thing I'm really looking forward to in the show, is just getting to see this world that this franchise builds, as I say, they take very literally the space western. Like, obviously Star Wars does it, but this is very much a literal version of that. There's people riding around on horses. They sort of have this old-timey kind of speak going on, and you know, it's just that whole vibe, which makes sense. Like, it's that whole idea of if space became public, right, it would be like a Wild West. How would you control it? How would you maintain order in such a vast area? And that it makes sense to sort of compare that to the Wild West and all that kind of stuff. So I like it. It's a nice aesthetic. It leads you into this kind of, not fantasy, but like it's like it's weird. It's like we could sort of associate like the Wild West as America's kind of like their mythology in a way, or one of their mythologies, and it just lends itself to sci-fi in a fun way, I think, and entertaining to watch. So I'm looking forward to more of that being built upon, and hopefully we get to see like fucking Mark Sheppard again. It would be fun to see him again, and it's going to be fun seeing some other characters join the fun, as it were. See what other scrapes our gang get into and all that fun stuff. But yeah, episode 1, the pilot, I really liked it. It's a good time. I look forward to the rest of the season. There's not too much new stuff for me to talk about, I feel like, because I feel like I say, a lot of the information given in this first episode is stuff that is recovered in the film. So I have a feeling going forward from here, the show will maybe tap onto stuff that I have no idea about and all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. But that's it. Episode 1 of Firefly is in the books. Hopefully this goes well. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you are wanting to watch the rest of the season along with me, the rest of my reactions, they will be going up every Wednesday. So check back here on Wednesdays if you want to see the next one. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you came to Firefly. Did you, like me, see the film first, then came to Firefly? Or did you watch Firefly and then were upset the fact they never got another season, but then there was a film? Let me know all that stuff in the comments down below. If you really enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button so then you won't miss any future videos, and that includes the rest of the season of Firefly. So if you want to keep up with it, please consider hitting the subscribe button. But as I say, other than that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one.